Epilogue. Now that you're with me again, Scully, I can talk to you. I'm sure things are fine with Nisal chatting with you, but I like to chat with you directly. You've been with me these last few weeks, but I feel like you weren't paying attention. Dharma Laban is a hero of sorts, as there are a few who think he stopped the Great Entropy. He is also having the best time of his life right now. He is convinced, and I would presume correctly, that another entropy will not come in his time, which means in a sense he is free. He can stop and smell the roses, but he was never really one that cultivated living life. His central reason for being is gone. So he's in crisis. He doesn't know the real reason he's a hero is that his machine worked enough to let me keep the broadcast going. When the entropy ended, however, most people thought that they did it. Those that believed there really was one at all. Technically, they did, but was it directly? Did their thinking focus on what Nisal said and force the outcome I wanted to occur? Or was that gravy and I would have stopped it anyway? I am not going to be the unreliable narrator you accuse me of being. I am not going to tell you, but I won't lead you one way or another. Selman covered my arrival, the meta campaign, the near entropy, and all on a live global meta stream. So he is like the reporter to end all reporters. But also at the moment, well, he is being interviewed a lot by other journalists. Dieth Dagoth and Amos Tuttle are the only interviews he did as an interviewee that he felt good about. Being the interview subject he doesn't like, but he does feel he made a difference, finally. Tuadon is enjoying the success of 5i and his family, and feeling free to work on 6i or something else, or nothing. He misses Salman. He will wonder why he missed him so much when they reunite in a few weeks. On the day of the event, he got the crowd at the convention center back onto a presentation about a new meta-series a friend of his was doing. He moved those that didn't go home onto attending other events at the convention. Back to life. The ethereal and organics needed to work together to restore order in the city and make sure all was well. There are incarnates and megs who never cared about LGR, but saw what LGR folks did in a crisis and are singing praises. And there are LGR festival organizers talking about focusing on actions rather than identity. The pendulum swings too far sometimes, I guess. But this was the most genuine goodwill in Okasela since, well, the last Great Entropy. As for me, I go with Nisal to Drothla. I need to go back to the Everwell for something, but I think you should stay here with her. She got everything she wanted, and Owain, well, I need to ask her if she gave the same to it. How could I let it be other? The discomfort is only in the edit. The dig hasn't started yet? I asked her as I arrive, and I place you between us. No, if it had, this would be swarming with people and... Nisal paused, looking at you, then back up at me. The world is better off to think I am already back in the Everwell, I said. Will you sleep or transmigrate? She asked. Her crimson eyes are so bright with life now. I don't know, but I'd like to make a recording meta-scroll thing. I don't want any cults forming around me again, I said. Scully is proof of common origin, but I need more evidence. Any idea where I can find it? She brushed some dirt away from you. Nisal is so considerate. I pointed to a crumbled wall. I just know she should dig there. How about you? How are you doing? I asked. Nisal paused, then looked back to me, a genuine smile on her face. I'm actually doing okay. Back to regular tension with my parents, and gaming to chill. I tried warring states, and... She trailed off. Yes? I asked, looking under me to see if I sat in something wet. Nisal paused again, the blood rushing to her cheeks, dusting her grey skin pink. I have a date. Is it Flag? No, don't tell me. We didn't give you a love interest, and I think we'll keep it that way. I won't tell you, but it's not Flag. Oh, ancestors, no. And I am back at the university as a researcher, she said, eyes bright with excitement. Though I use my office at the Athens Guild more. So, that is you and me. That leaves Scully, I said, looking at you. I looked back to Nisal. Make sure you take care of Scully. You'll be the narrator now. She turned to you and gently brushed away a leaf that landed on top of you. And what about you, Scully? She asked. Will you be your own narrator now? Only you can decide that, Scully. You watch the Lich Lord say goodbye to me and walk awkwardly, and sadly but peacefully away. It's me now, by the way, Scully, Nisal. How did I end Owain's story? It found magic. What kind did it find? Real magic, or the real magic of the narrative and meaning-making? Well, that's up to you, Scully. Okay, I will give you a hint. Yes. Owain says you should recite this last line out loud. Yes, that was an instruction, Scully. Good, you say. I like happy endings.